welcome, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It is your host, Galadon. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes of your day with me. I know life is crazy right now. Sometimes it's great to kick back, relax, and play some video games. So let's talk about the Clash of Clans Spring Update, which really is turning out to be a big one. I mean, it's been a couple of weeks of a trickle of information. We are going to look over everything so far, and that's right, reveal some stuff that we haven't seen before. So before I forget, make sure you remember to click that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because this is the source for your earliest and most accurate update information, and of course the Gem to Max series. The Gem to Max episodes are coming very, very soon. I will not remind you this episode because I'm sure you already know all about using code Galadon. I just wanted to say thank you. Those of you that have been using code Galadon have enabled me to give away literally hundreds of gold passes, thousands of dollars to charity, and more is coming on the way, including I am going to be giving away some of the rarest Clash memorabilia in the world. It's true. Galadon is the owner of the largest private collection of Clash of Clans memorabilia in the entire world, and I'm giving it out on my Facebook live streams at fb.gg/realgaladongaming. So make sure you get in there and check it out. Okay, so let's review real quickly. First of all, we have, of course, the builder base changes that you can see right here. There is going to be no training time. The boost from the clock tower is going to be different. All of these details, if you need to see the exact black and white numbers, make sure you review the playlist that I have that shows all of the update pieces up to this point. We're just going to kind of gloss over most of it in this episode and then talk about the things that are new as well. Now, upgrade discounts. Lots of things being discounted, from heroes to troops to buildings and of course to walls. So I will put those images up briefly. You can pause them if you need, but the most important set, I have to say, is the walls, all right? From level 5 all the way up to level 12, we are seeing a significant amount of reduction, up to 50% off those level 9, 10, and 11 walls. That is exciting for a lot of mid-range Town Hall players that are hoping to progress more quickly. So again, I'll just put these images up on the screen. If you've missed them before, you can see them in detail in my previous episodes, or you can pause the video and check out the exact numbers for yourself. But remember, none of these numbers are written in stone yet, always subject to change. Also, of course, we have, in addition to the discounts, new levels, new troop levels. Town Hall 12 getting level 8 goblins and level 9 barbarians. Town Hall 13 getting level 8 Valkyries and level 9 minions. And then also we've got a new level to the poison spell at Town Hall 13, and the freeze spell now goes to level 2 at Town Hall 9. And then of course we've got the walls at Town Hall 13, an additional 50 level 14 walls to grind out before you are fully maxed again. And then, that's right, the new defense levels for the Archer Tower, the Mortar, and the Bomb Tower. Many players saying that offense was simply too strong. Maybe this will bring it into balance. It's hard to say because, of course, we're getting all sorts of new offensive abilities and troops as well. Then came the quality of life improvement announcement, and that was really pretty cool because there's all sorts of different changes to the user interface. We've got finally a much better way to ask for troops and make sure that you get the troops you want, because now you can specifically ask for each individual troop and nobody can donate anything else to your clan castle, and you can even restrict it to max level donations as well. And of course, there's an entire list of the improvements, the quality of life improvements that are happening in the game. Make sure you check out that video in this playlist that this video will be a part of, and you can see all of those in detail. But this is the big one, and this includes the new information that we didn't have before, and that has to do with hero skins. It appears, and I cannot confirm this 100% because it's not live in the game yet, but it appears as if we will be able to purchase skins for gems. So this is actually a pretty cool thing because so many players were so upset that they could not get skins but for buying the gold pass, and you could never get the gold pass for anything except for cash. Here you go. This may be the opportunity that free-to-play players have been waiting for forever, to get that skin that you really, really loved on your account without having to spend money. But again, I cannot promise you this. It appears to be functional in the developer build, but we have to wait until the actual update drops. And then last and certainly not least, we have the Super Troops, starting out with the Sneaky Goblin. And again, of course, I've got one video for each of the Super Troops so you can see them specifically in action, their functions, their abilities, and their statistics. But this is the thing. I put out a poll on Twitter. So far, the results look like this. And it's not surprising to me that the Super Wall Breaker is the most anticipated Super Troop, followed by the Super Giant, the Super Goblin, and then finally the Super Barbarian. Many different users have all sorts of different really good ideas for what is going to be best and why. I'm excited for all of them, but the crazy part is that, again, you only get to use one for a week, and then you can't use it for a week. So for the first time, you'll see a rotation, what could be a rotation of the meta, as obviously you won't be able to always use your favorite Super Troop. The Super Barbarian, least appreciated right now, but that 8 seconds of increased that rage ability at the beginning of his deployment, that could be huge for farmers. Think about all of those outside drills, collectors, mines. If one Barbarian can get through one building by himself, that makes him extremely valuable, not only in farming, but of course in funneling as well. I love this replay where the last Barbarian took out the Town Hall. But again, there are many different uses, and I'm counting on you guys to come up with them. I love the Super Wall Breaker. I am terrible at getting those wall breakers to complete the entry for, say, a Queen Walk. So finally, now I've got a dumbed down version of a wall breaker that is going to blow up no matter what, with a huge bonus damage to walls. So yeah, it's going to be tough to not get successfully in that enclosure that you really want to when you're using a Queen Walk or Queen Charge attack. And then last but not least, the Super Giants. Personally, my least favorite, but I could be completely wrong. I have been before. They may be the strongest out there. We'll just have to see how players use them and exactly what strategies you're going to be employing each of these troops' abilities. And then, man, I'm ready. What about a Super Valkyrie? What about a Super P.E.K.K.A.? What about a superhero? Could we have the world's first superhero in Clash of Clans? Could we have a Super Barbarian King someday? It's possible. Just stay tuned because, of course, more updates. We're expecting 3 more updates in 2020. So there it is, all of your Super Troops laid out before your eyes. And unlike we've ever seen before in Clash of Clans, you are paying for the temporary right to use one of these troops. With a 7-day cooldown, you drop in 50 to 60,000 Dark Elixir. Again, that's the dev build number. And there goes your timer. The timer counts down for 7 days. You cannot unlock any other Super Troops at the same time. And then when that 7 days is over, then and only then can you rotate to another Super Troop. Right here, it's been a week. You see, we cannot activate the Super Wall Breaker again, but we can activate any of the other Super Troops and then rotate back. So technically, it looks like you could go, say, Super Giant for a week and then Super Wall Breaker for a week and just go back and forth between your 2 favorites. And actually, if you take a look at this, the 2 Super Troops on the left feel like they're more for farming, and the 2 on the right are more for war or serious trophy pushing. So that could be a possibility that players rotate back and forth between each of those troops. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Then, of course, the village still won't feel quite complete because we can't go to all level 14 walls. So we'll have to await that in coming updates throughout the rest of the year as well. But either way, I am pumped. I'm ready. And it seems like this update has a significant amount of content. It's been drizzled out to us over a period of weeks. But when you put it all together in one big package, man, this is the update we've been waiting months for, and I am ready. Are you guys ready to stop by my Facebook live streams? Because A, that is where the massive Gem to Max is going to happen on day 1. We will get out there and max this account out to everything that we can possibly do. All of the new troop levels and everything else will be active by the end of the day. And of course, that is also where the bulk of my giveaways happen. So come on. I know players have created Facebook accounts just to watch my streams before. You could do it too, because you guys using code Galadon means I can give away hundreds of gold passes, and I want to help you gem your account to max after this update drops. So thank you guys for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. You are a true member of the hashtag GalaFam. Now gently depress that like button, make it happy. Stay indoors, make the best rest of your day, be kind to people, animals, point. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more attacks.
Galadon, is this update going to be super good?